This video chart presentation of Grand Portage Resources brought to you by allpennystocks.com, a technical analysis by Andy from Understanding Venture Plays. Grand Portage trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange under the ticker GPG. So look at a 9-month chart. Nice uptrend overall from down here around 8.5 cents. Now trading up, closed yesterday at 25 cents. A little bit of a retrace over the last month. See, it bounced right off of that 50-day moving average. Strong move yesterday, closing up 8.5%. Moved back over all the moving averages with that move yesterday. So now we're going to take a look at some things and see where this is going to try and go possibly. Put a line through here real quick and see that bearish cross of the MACD. Right there at the top, we can see that there was some negative divergence going on with the RSI. This was giving hints that a pullback was coming. Now we're starting to get the curl. Histogram heading back towards zero. Might see another bullish cross here in the near future as histogram tries to break back through zero. Same way with the PPO. All in all, trying to continue a long-term uptrend. Stocks that make nice moves, they have to retrace and reset the charts at some point when they start to reach exaggerated levels. This is what it's appearing that GPG did. So now we're going to look for another climb possibly. Reach the peak on the ADX. You can see it's coming back down, trend slowing back down. So now plenty of room once again to turn. It's in a trading pattern at this point. To turn, head back above 30 and try and get into a true trend again. See, we're about ready to get across of the positive DI through the negative DI and the ADX, which is a bullish move. So we'll be looking for this ADX to flatten back out and make a turn back to the north side. Again, you can see the hint with the negative divergence of the MFIs. Given that this was a possibility like this stock was going to pull back, which it did. There's a big separation of the 7 from the 14 and 21. Now a break back through. They're in a little bit of a downtrend, the 14 and 21 are. We want to see these hold over 50. That's the big thing. Charts have strength. You can see when this is holding over 50, the chart was trending strong and moving upwards. We want to see this hold over 50 with both of them. And they'll probably do a little bit of whipsawing back and forth through here. 21, of course, moves very slow. But the overall point is hold over 50. That's bull chart territory. Even with the sell-off, the accumulation distribution is held strong. Again, still in an uptrend. And turning and looking like it's going to try and move north again. I want to see it try and take out this top level. Somewhere in through that area. I want to see this try and make a new higher high. Just slightly above this peak right there. Shake money flow, which is of course formulated based on the accumulation distribution. Little bit of sell-off. Broke down into the red, showing that selling pressure was greater than buying pressure. But now again getting ready to break back through zero. Kind of in a bit of sideways channels from negative 0.2 to positive 0.2. We want to see this try and break back through zero and make a move above 0.2. Try and get out of that channel that it's been in. CCI, there was about your break of 100 from the downside. We always talk about that by definition. That is the sell point. So that worked pretty well in conjunction with the other indicators telling that this was going to pull back. Now, though, it's making a move back through negative 100. Going to start trying to trade towards the upper side of its price range. Bottom feeders will use this as the buy point, break it back through the negative 100. So that's also giving hints that this may try and make a move in the north direction again. See, that line happened to coincide perfectly with the bearish cross of the tricks as well, and confirmed by the negative divergence of the full still, which ultimately dropped down here into oversold territory. Hasn't spent a great deal of time up here again. We always talk about holding over 50 as being in bull chart territory. For most of that time, it was in its uptrend. You can see holding strong, trading over, even with the dips down, holding over 50 the whole time. So we're going to look for this to push back through 50, put some positive momentum back to this chart. And we're going to look for this trick to kind of iron itself out, make a curl back, keep an overall uptrend, and look eventually down the road for another bullish cross of the signal line. RSIs, what's important here is that they're all together, which is nice, and holding over 50. Same mentality as everything else. Holding over 50, strong chart. You can see even here just barely holding over it, but it's trickling the price up north. Held on to it, held on to it, held on to it. And when it started to get that serious downtrend, the pullback came, the charts reset. Now it's all breaking back through 50. Now what we want to see again is holding over 50 to see if this move is going to continue. From a support level, 20 cents needs to hold. See, that's right around the 50-day moving average, which is always a good source of support. The price per share is trading well over the 200-day moving average, also trading over the 50-day moving average. That is a bullish chart. You want to see that continue. Want to see that 20-cent hold. 1, to hold the 50-day moving average, and 2, it has picked up some support right through there. To the north side, There is a little bit of resistance right where it is at 25 cents. That quarter level was tough right through here. Tried to, when it made its pullback, it tried to try and go right back through it, but it didn't make the move. Now it's back down pinned right against it. So there's a little bit of resistance there. I would anticipate that if this is going to try and make a move and these charts are going to see these bullish crosses, it should roll right through that quarter level. And what this really needs to do is just come right up here and shoot for a higher high. Again, that's pretty good gains from where it is. You're talking 30 cents is a 20% move from a quarter. But this doesn't have to do that today or tomorrow. You want to see us just try and make a move up this way. Look for the bullish crosses to come into fruition and see this try and take out the top and make a new higher high. Volume will have to maintain strong. See, it's right about average, just uptick and picking up slightly over the last week or so, trickling off from this high point, which tells you that hopefully selling was coming to an end. That's why volume was getting down very low. Now we want to see it start to pick back up. And that's what it's going to take to blow the top off of this. So I'll be looking for continued support in through here. I think if it wants to pull back even on a day like today, I'd like to see it establish a new support level at 23. The bottom support there at 20 is okay, but I don't like putting support levels too far away from the price per share at this point. Stop losses oftentimes need to be within 10%. And this 23 should start to establish itself as some support. So if it does try and pull back, let's see if it can hold 23. If it dips down here to 20, I think that people will be looking at that as a buy opportunity because it is a support level. But if it can't hold 23, that's when your eyes should be widening, as it's probably going to come down here and hit 20 cents. So let's look for a move to the north side to try and take out this 28.5 cents and make a new higher high. Keep trading over all these short-term moving averages. If it wants to slip back down, let's look for support to hold there. Let's pay attention to volume and see if volume's going to come pouring into this, and we'll see if we'll get some of these bullish crosses. These are the kind of things that I'll be looking for in GPG. As always, this annotated video chart is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the All Penny Stocks website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. To begin learning technical analysis while on the All Penny Stocks website, please click on the feature link to understand the pincher plays and you'll be on your way. Thank you for watching and trade smart.